West Middlesex struggled last year, winning just 2 games, although one of them was a playoff win before they lost to Farrell. The Big Reds have a new head coach in Mark Means, who did not coach last year but was the defensive coordinator for the Big Reds the year before. They also brought in all-time passer in school history and the first 5,000-yard quarterback in D10 history in Colton Hoffman to run the offense. West Middlesex has some big holes to fill as they lost Cade Franks, Josh Angleton, Marshall Murray, and Chase Staunch to graduation. They bring back Clayton Parrish at running back, who ran for 1,200 yards last year. Zach Long is back on the offensive line and at linebacker, with Kaz Hoffman at wide receiver and defensive back, and Logan Hurley at wide receiver. They could also get contributions from new and young players like Jake Bowen, Jason Davis, Zeb Brubaker, Kyle Klump, Brandon Smith, and Noah Weiser. West Middlesex has just 3 starters back on both sides of the ball, but they have a new system and a new excitement to the program. The Big Reds are definitely a team to watch in Class 1A this year as they look to turn things around from winning just 2 games last year.
Well, it's going to be our offensive line. Obviously, that's going to be the key for us to have success this year is how well those guys gel. So I'm looking at Noah Weiser on the offensive line, how well he steps up. Kyle Klump at the center position. That's going to be a big one for us. He's a newer guy, senior, really had a great offseason, dropped probably about 60 pounds in weight, and then his bench press went up about 100 pounds or about 120 pounds actually. So he's been doing real well. So those 2 guys mainly on the offensive line. I'm okay with Zach Long. Zach's been there for a little bit. He's going back down there. And then Chase Tomko as well on the line. So those are going to be our keys offensively, stepping up there. Well, again, we need to be able to run the football effectively. We have to be able to pass the ball. So those 2 things, obviously being able to run the ball and throw the ball a little bit more effectively than last year to open those things up. And our defense, we have to be able to get off the field on 3rd downs. We have to create, second and longs. That's the big thing. Second and longs and getting off the field on 3rd down is our key for success this year.
Very important. We're going to need the guys to step up, but as seniors, as experience, we need to lead the team, show them what to do, encourage them a little bit. Oh, it's great. It's great. Coach Means was defensive coordinator my sophomore year. But yeah, it's still pretty much the same. But a lot of things have changed, offense a little bit, defense a little bit. Definitely great. It's obviously still going to be important, but this year I feel like with the quarterbacks we have and they're going to step up, the young guys, receivers are definitely going to play a much bigger role, definitely, 100%.
I'm excited because last year was kind of a struggle, and this year they're making us feel optimistic, and our offensive coordinator, Colton Hoffman, he's great. Putting in a bunch of great plays for us, and I think we're going to be good. Yeah, I know. It makes us excited because he's a state runner-up and great quarterback. He knows what he's talking about. Just a little bit of everything. Our line's got to block, our runner's got to run. Everything's got to work together.
Especially after losing a huge group last year, Staunch, Franks, Murray, all stepping up, being big leaders last year. We learned from them, and seniors this year just got to step up and do the same thing. Him at head coach, I think it's a different kind of intensity. He's been intense as he's been a coach. I had him sophomore year working with linebackers, and it's just a different kind of intensity as head coach, and he just brings it every day as a coaching staff, and they just bring it to, all the time as a coaching staff, and we got to bring in as players. We lost a lot last year on the line, and we got some big boys coming up, and they just got to do what we got to do to win, move people.